Congressional Democrats have been expressing outrage this week as the Trump administration attempts to shutter the U.S. Agency for International Development.
We must resist. We must be in the streets. We must take every possible action to stop what is happening.
Among them was California Congressman John Garamendi. The fight to reinstate USAID is personal for him.
Our involvement in the food security program and the refugee programs spans a 60-year period of our life.
He and his wife Patty joined the Peace Corps in the late 1960s, working in a remote village in Ethiopia.
Part of our work there was one of the specific programs that the newly formed USAID, formed by Kennedy a couple of years before, was in effect. And that was the process of eradicating smallpox around the world. We spent a full month working on vaccination programs in that rural part of Ethiopia. Ultimately, it proved to be successful.
The Peace Corps is not a part of USAID, but the two agencies work closely together across the globe. Garamendi warned that shutting down USAID will have dire consequences, not just for those who depend on the aid, but potentially for our national security.
When USAID pulls out of a country, the vacuum will be filled by China and Russia.
Garamendi making this plea to President Donald Trump and Elon Musk.
Go to Lokochokio in northern Kenya and visit and see what is actually going on there. Take the opportunity to hold a starving child in your arms. Notice the extended belly. Look at the vacant stare in that child's face, and then decide whether you want to put USAID into the wood chipper.
That ruling by a federal judge to temporarily stop the furlough of thousands of employees and the accelerated evacuation for employees on assignment remains in effect until February 14th at midnight. A hearing is scheduled for next week to hear arguments on the case. In Washington, Cassie Simeon, Spectrum News.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. For more stories in your community, click the subscribe button here. You can also download the Spectrum News app or watch us on TV for the latest information, balanced coverage, weather updates every 10 minutes, and more. We'll see you then.